Welcome in, Mana fam, to my channel. In today's video, we got a lot of information to go over. Hope you like the new banner. I want to thank the gentleman that shared that out there for MMTLP, FINRA fraud. We are here fighting for a free and fair market. Short sellers must close their positions. I love it. So I got that as my banner. I'll see about getting that up here on the YouTube as well. Let's go, baby. FINRA fraud, MMTLP, fair market. All right, we got an action-packed video. And first, I want to say thank you to everyone that's following me on Twitter at TerryZ247. We just broke 5,000 followers, so thank you all very much. All right, first things first, I seen Daniel here posted. I'm sure this has probably been covered because people started freaking out when they looked in their brokerage and you saw zeros. Guys, we knew this was going to show zero initially because it's in exchange for NextBridge. NextBridge is a private company. There is no dollar amount, attached to that currently unless there would be a sale of the project. But here you can see it shows the code here for TD Ameritrade that you're going to see through a lot of the brokerages. So this is what TD Ameritrade is showing. Down here, someone did have this pretty interesting post of that CUSIP number with this lot size, last size, like $2 billion. So I don't want to put too much speculation on it, but something is definitely interesting there that $2 billion was showing on someone's TD Ameritrade. Was it an error? I don't know, but very interesting to see. So here's my updates through Fidelity, as you see here. I posted this at 10:58 a.m. You can see it has the 59134N203 metamaterials, and I updated that at 2:16. They have the same thing here, but now it has the preferred metamaterials, PFD metamaterials. All right, over here at 10:59, this is what it looks like on TradeStation, MMTLP metamaterials, which is what it always looked like. And if we fast forward up here to 2:14, TradeStation just has 59199 in the AND symbol. I'll update tomorrow if there is an update on TradeStation, but interesting enough, I got an email from TradeStation today that they are automatically going to transfer shares over. So let's read this email here, guys. Here it shows, MetaMaterials recently announced a corporate action pursuit to which holders of their preferred symbol, MMTLP CUSIP 59134N203, will receive shares of NextBridge hydrocarbons for a 1-to-1 ratio. As a holder of MMTLP on the record date, you are eligible to receive the shares of NextBridge. NextBridge, however, will not be listed on any national exchange and will only be possible to transact via a private placement. TradeStation can hold your NextBridge shares as a custodian, but you will not be able to transact in NextBridge shares in your TradeStation account. Unless we hear from you to the contrary by close of business on December 29th, 2022, TradeStation will send your NextBridge shares to American Stock Transfer and Trust Company, the AST, beginning January 3rd, 2023. If you want to know more information regarding NextBridge shares, please contact either one of these two numbers. So I can say TradeStation will automatically transfer your shares if you don't do that. I probably will want to register these shares. I'll have to wait and see. I'll have to call them and see what's going on, but I would like to get some shares over to the AST, and maybe I'll have to do that for Fidelity as well. I don't know. Watching Roller Pitching's video, they could be calling us up needing to buy those shares if the bus gets full at the AST and there's no room to register these shares. They're kind of, going to have to make a deal with us. Moving forward here, Sandra sent me this here. She had a chat with Robinhood and said, "Can you tell me MMTLP CUSIP number?" And says, "Hello, Sandra. Thank you for your patience. MMTLP has already been converted into shares of NextBridge hydrocarbons. The CUSIP is 591994371. The new symbol is MMTZZZ." So I'm just thinking that that's how Robinhood needs it to hold on their brokerage. How funny is that? That literally, as I go back to my homepage, this ain't even just me rolling here, no edits. FINRA is the one here. Says, "We are requesting common proposal to provide additional transparency in delayed treasury spot trades and corporate debt securities." Yeah, I bet most of these posts are all going to be MMTLP. Yeah, I don't trust your organization. There's Tony, Iron Man Ape. I mean, you're going to see all this here, MMTLP, guys. The shorts must cover. MMTLP, FINRA fraud. Like, their whole thing It's just, we got them. Everything they post, we are going to blast them. We want people to hear this message. That's right. We want people to hear the FINRA fraud. All right. So I got some posts here to go over. If you are a part of Charles Schwab, this will really be a part of you. This video is going over all the brokerages, what I'm seeing out there, what people is reporting. Dr. Stunk here says, Charles Schwab does not automatically transfer your shares to AST. You must request them to do so, and before the close of 12/8. Well, 12/8 is already done. Once NextBridge assets are sold, the dividend will be received in your Schwab account. Here it says, currently the shares are held in street name since you bought them as Schwab and did not request them to be transferred to the transfer agent. That does not happen automatically. Here it says, you or AST can hold them. I will get paid after the assets are sold in the private company. Since you are holding MMTLP shares at Schwab, you will receive new shares of NextBridge in your Schwab account. If the company pays a dividend or other payments to its shareholders, you would receive that payment in your Schwab account. So that's good to know that you got that right there. Schwab, if NextBridge announces a payment of a dividend, you will receive that in your Schwab account. Moving forward here, Dr. Stunk, again, thank you for this information. For Charles Schwab holders, just said they will reconcile short positions if needed, as instructed from the company itself by governing bodies such as the FINRA. They have not received instruction yet on how they will reconcile short positions. Here's the post. I understand where you're coming from. Schwab will reconcile positions if needed as instructed from a company itself. We are just intermediaries in this situation. Over here it says, how does Schwab reconcile short positions? We reconcile short positions as instructed by the company and by governing bodies such as FINRA. So that's kind of good to know that they're going to have to take care of this if, you know, people say so. All right, Patrick Lawrence. This is going to be huge, guys. The NextBridge website will be live again. That's right. Now, we have done videos on this in the past using the Wayback Machine. That's right, on that website, Wayback Machine. And we went back to that December, I believe, of 21, where that website was up for one day. It's going to be exciting when that website goes live. The reason that'll probably go live again is because there's 60,000 shareholders. And now that we are holders as of tomorrow of NextBridge shares, they have to keep everyone informed. And they'll probably do that on the website. That'll be our responsibility as shareholders, that they will probably update the website, put press releases and all on the website. So we'll keep up with that. And here's the proof. Patrick Lawrence says, John Berta, will NextBridge Hydrocarbons have its own website so we can stay informed? Yes, should be live soon. So that's pretty intriguing there. And I wanted to end the video like on a sincere end here. And, you know, we talk about this stuff, guys, but you got to remember, like, we talk about the FINRA fraud. We talk about how the market is rigged. And the market is rigged. The market is rigged against us retail investors. A lot of times we don't sit back and think the people's lives are affected by this kind of malicious act in the market like the FINRA fraud, like what it's doing here. Now, I saw Syntax had a video out explaining her story. Go to her page if you wanted to hear her story, but I wanted to shed light on this one here. Hazel Angel posted, this is the face of FINRA fraud impacted by MMTLP. I'm a first-time mom. I'm being laid off from my job at the end of the month due to the recession. This is who is being hurt and robbed by these actions. The average retail investor, the little guy and girl. And look at that, guys. This is the stuff that these market makers are doing. These are the people, including me and everyone else. We got screwed on MMTLP. We know they had anywhere from 200 to 300 million synthetic naked shorts that needed to be covered, and they knew it. And their buddies there at the FINRA put the U3 halt on it and screwed us over from getting the potential huge short squeeze, guys. And that's what would have happened. That baby was setting at 12 bucks. And they knew that U3 halt was coming. I guarantee you they knew that U3 halt was coming. So they shorted it down as much as they could because they knew the U3 halt was coming and they were never going to have to do anything about it. I do want to say, go to John Berta's page. He is out there putting in work. John Berta had an interview with a gentleman on Twitter today. John Berta had, he was on a space call on Twitter tonight, answering people's questions, talking with a former lawyer of the SEC, I believe it was. But John Berta's putting in work. He's tweeting out all the senators and representatives out there, trying to get this, you know, a fair market. That's what we want here, guys. Going back to this here, I mean, literally, this is what we want. We just want a fair market. That is literally what this is. We're fighting for a free and fair market. And hopefully, we can take a step in the right direction. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and I'll catch you all next video, guys. Peace.